Live from SEC Country, you're watching Aggie Game Day.
The orange and blue of UTSA has made the 3-hour trip to Aggieland, but the maroon is out in full force. Here's a check of the fans filing in through the lens of the RV Source fan cam. Kickoff is set for 11 a.m., and you can watch the game on ESPNU. Now, more than 60,000 homes were damaged or destroyed by flooding this summer in Louisiana. Now, student leaders at Texas A&M are looking to raise money for LSU students, faculty, and staff who suffered. From now through Thanksgiving Day and the LSU game, you can visit sidebyside.tamu.edu and make a donation. That money will go to the LSU Foundation and be distributed to Tigers in need. Well, the Aggies and Roadrunners are more connected than you at home may realize. Matthew Villanueva is here with more.
That's right. UTSA Athletic Director Lynn Hickey was the head basketball coach here at Texas A&M from 1984 until 1994, then served as assistant athletic director until being called to the Alamo City. And her experience here in the Aggieland is arguably one of the main reasons why UT San Antonio has a football program.
When I first got here, in my interview with Dr. Romo, he said, should we have football? And I said, no, sir, it's cost prohibitive. I said, I've just come from Texas A&M. I know what you have to invest in a program. And I said, so where you're at right now would not be the right thing to do. I was here about a year and knew I'd said the wrong thing.
In the state of Texas, football is king. And when Lynn Hickey was hired as UTSA's athletic director, she inherited an athletic department made up of 14 sports and a budget of $1.2 million, and a school desperate for a culture of its own.
There was a cry on this campus to have real campus life, and it was seen as a commuter campus. The average age of the students was probably about 27, 28, and there was no identity.
The football program began as an FCS program in 2009, but by 2013, attendance was so high the school joined Conference USA. This year, Coach Frank Wilson leads the Roadrunners.
The opportunity to lead a program, to use all the resources and knowledge that I had gained over the years from the high school level, as well as coaching at 3 different SEC schools. Those experiences, I thought that they could attribute to me taking over a program and leading them in a direction of success.
He's the next guy to take us to the next level. He is outstanding. He is dynamic. He is very, very bright. He has a plan. He's coached at the highest level and knows what it is to recruit in, the households of the very best student athletes.
2 current players on Wilson's team hail from the Brazos Valley. Brothers Kerry Thomas Jr. and Josh Stewart, who both went to A&M Consolidated.
I committed and went to Midwestern State out of high school, and he committed to UTSA his senior year, and I wound up leaving Midwestern because of him, because he was here and I wanted to play with my brother, and we never played sports apart.
I had the opportunity to make history here, and I think that was kind of one of the big things that kind of like caught my attention. And then I didn't want to be too far away from my family.
Now the Roadrunners are looking to build their own foundation of tradition so they can stand among the nation's richest programs.
When I was at A&M, I was the athletic rep that went to all the fish camps. How that culture and that spirit is built up is amazing.
When you've been at a traditional program that's been in existence over 100 years plus, you think it's automatic, and for us it's been new.
It's not overnight.
No, it's not.
And although UTSA is widely considered an underdog, it plans to bring the fight to Aggieland.
In order to be a good team, you have to go compete against good teams, and certainly they are that. And so it'll be a tremendous challenge for us, but we're looking forward to it.
We know how the atmosphere is. We know what to expect. And we're just going to go out there and we're going to play hard. We're going to give it our best.
When I walk in the stadium, I'm going to be thinking about John David Crow and how he always told me. He said, you make sure that you hold your head up high and you be very, very proud.
So a couple of interesting tidbits for you at home. Both Thomas Jr. and Stewart, they came to College Station from right outside New Orleans because of their uncle, who is actually the owner of the Cajun restaurant, The Remnant. Also, you'll never guess who Hickey credits for recommending her for the UTSA gig. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
The former athletic director of the University of Texas, DeLoss Dawes. He was the athletic director of Kansas State when he got her the gig for the head basketball coach over there for the Lady Wildcats. Crazy,
wow,
huh?
That's awesome. Well,
yeah.
Thank you so much, Matthew. We Appreciate it. We'll see you next week. Well, you've heard from two A&M Consolidated products who are now road runners. You'll hear from their former coach after this.
You're watching Aggie Game Day on KBTS, your official Aggie sports station.